Hello everyone, I'm Raúl Alcántara, founder of Entiendo, and in this video I want to show you what's new this week at Entiendo. We have a lot planned. So first of all, we've added three new transformation, all of them visual. So we've added a pairing game, matching game, and also a timeline. And you can choose them the same way that you choose any of the transformation through this model. So basically for the pairing game is you have a combination of definitions and concepts, and basically you need to, well, pair them together. Now let's take an example. It's a trigonometric function representing the radio of the opposite over the opposite side to the hypotenuse. That's sine, if I remember correctly. So I use look for sine, and that's it. Now, similarly, we have this other pairing game that is more of like lining things up one with another. So let's do it. Radio of the length of the opposite side to the hypotenuse, that's again sine. Opposite to the adjacent, that's tangent. Reciprocal of sine, that's cosecant. Radio of the line, and the other one, well, is cosine. And yeah, we did it. Now, for the last transformation, we have a timeline. This is, even though it can be used in other subjects, it's more relevant for history-like subjects. So let's say we're learning about history of Peru, then basically we're able to generate this timeline with some historical events with some ideally relevant images to accompany this. Now, another change is the way that our videos work. So far, if you've tried to use Entiendo a couple weeks ago, then you see that it looks different than this. Before, we had animated and descriptive. Now we realize that that distinction doesn't it's very blurry. It doesn't make a lot of sense. It doesn't really tell you what this video is gonna be about or something like that. So basically we've made it so that it's more clear what each of them is used for. Now this video is specifically for math. This is perfect if you have a PDF with like different equations, with some algebra, with some polynomials that you want to basically to have an animation out of. Now, for the conceptual, that's more for the humanities subjects, history, geography, linguistic, etc., etc. And both of them basically use different video engines that we've created, and it'll look and feel slightly different, and that's why, and that's on purpose. I think that for what we've created that is very useful in math, it's probably better to only use it in math, and the same way with the conceptual side. So yeah, so now there's this little distinction. Now, a big one is that so far the way to create learning material has been by either typing text in here or maybe uploading a PDF. Now there is a new way. Just by putting this plus, apart from uploading a PDF, you can upload your own videos. You can upload an MP4, and basically we will extract that information and use that information to create any and all of the learning materials that are already available, including the ones that I showed today. And something that it still has a little bit of a way to go, but you could begin trying it now is URLs. Basically, right now you can upload or you can just paste a Google Drive link or a Vimeo link, and soon also a YouTube link. But yeah, basically just to make it as easy as possible for you to share information that you want to learn from. Now, something that has been the case for our workspaces has been that you can chat with them. Basically, the idea for this is to go into more depth about the topic that you want to learn about. Basically, you have this chat and you can ask any questions, and it already has all the information from this transformation. One change that we've made is for courses. Now, this is a course that I created a few minutes ago. Now, let's say we want to look at the interactive mind map. Then now with this change, we also can basically chat with these parts of the courses, either the quiz or even the introduction. And yeah, before we didn't have the chat available, but now we do. Okay, now for one of the, I would say, one of the biggest changes last week is the learning profile. Now, the way that our learning profile, it looks very different, and there are a few changes, and I want to go through all of them. Now, we've added this panel to show the XP. Think about it as experience, and as you interact more with the platform, as you complete more quizzes, create more learning materials, then basically your experience will increase, and then you'll basically be moving between different levels. I am, for example, at a novice level, and then the next one is bronze, and then silver, gold, and a lot more that we're excited to see what you think about them. Now we move our day streak here. Uh, and the avatar looks roughly the same, but you may notice that there is fire around the avatar. So basically, the idea is that the bigger the streak you have, basically the bigger the flame would be. I don't know if you guys have seen Dragon Ball Z, but it's basically like getting to Saiyan level. Yeah, yeah. We also changed the way that this looks, and the learning process looks fairly the same. And also, you can now see your level here on the top in basically any page that you find yourself on. And that's about it, at least for this week. Very excited to see what you guys think. Let me know. Let me know any questions of things that maybe you didn't understand from this, or things that you maybe want to for the platform to have in the future, and maybe we'll get to it. Well, that's it for me. See you guys.